So it has been a while since I did an investment portfolio update, and this time I will update my dollar cost average automated investment portfolio. For those who are new to my channel, I do dollar cost average $3,000 every month into my investment portfolios as a form of dollar cost average into a long-term investing and a passive investment strategy. And I wanted it to be as automatic as possible without any manual intervention, because I really want to place my focus on other things that can generate income for the short term. And then this long term thing is more like passive. I don't want to put too much focus onto it, just slowly grow the money, that's fine. So I will start with the first portfolio, which is Syfe Trade, where you can get $70 if you made the first deposit of $2,000 when you sign up with my referral link. But the point is, Syfe Trade allows you to do recurring investments automatically without any instructions from you, because all you have to do is make sure that you deposit money every month into your Syfe Trade account, and then they will just execute the trades based on your previous instructions. And I could even automate the transfers because of GIRO, which is a standing instruction. So I will set up a standing instruction from my bank account using the internet banking platform, and then it will deposit money every month into my Syfe Trade account. So that funding part is really automated. I don't do it manually. Now with $1,000, I could just place a $1,000 trade, right? But I don't need to, because Syfe Trade do offers you 2 free trades every month. So in order to utilize these 2 free trades, I'll break up my $1,000 into 2 portions, 2 equal portions of 500 Singapore dollars. And now with the exchange rate of USD to SGD is around 1.33, that will mean 500 Singapore dollars is equivalent to 375 US dollars. Therefore, I set up a recurring transaction every 2 weeks where it will execute 375 buy order of the NASDAQ 100 ETF, ticker QQQM. Most of you are familiar with QQQ, which is the main NASDAQ 100 ETF, but you may not have heard of QQQM. Basically, it's just a brother to QQQ and a much lower expense ratio. So I chosen QQQM, and I set up these trades to execute every 9th and 23rd day of each month. So now you can see my performance of my Syfe Trade portfolio. And over in my Syfe Trade platform, you can see that my total investments now is around $15,500 with 1.2k of cash. And if you take a look at my portfolio, which is what you are here for, you can see that my equity investments are 14.3k and my cash is 1.2k. Total unrealized return is 776 Singapore dollars. So I'm finally in the green for my Syfe Trade portfolio. And you can see that it's largely driven from my 2 stocks, which is local REIT BUOU, which is Frasers Logistics and Commercial Trust. I entered Frasers Logistics and Commercial Trust on Syfe Trade at around 1.11, which I already highlighted in my previous Syfe video. So the unrealized P&L is $380 because currently FLCT is at $1.13. Pretty good, right? I entered at quite a right timing, but it's a very small allocation, so nothing much. My second position, which is Google, which I started with on Syfe Trade, and it's still at the negative position, which is loss making. But nevertheless, I think Google has risen up since $80 until now $108. So it has been a pretty good run up since the start of the year. My average price for Google is 131 US dollars. Currently, it's 108 US dollars. So quite a distance to go. We are still at a loss-making position of more than 300 US dollars. So carry on this trend, Google. You need to buck up, at least break even. And the last one will be QQQM, which is my largest position, right? Because I do dollar cost average into QQQM every 2 weeks. This is my recurring buy. You can see that I will buy 375 QQQM every 2 weeks on the 9th and the 23rd. Currently, QQQM is my best position inside because it has unrealized profit and loss at $644. Wow, very good. So yes, finally broke even and went to the green. Average price $119. Current price $131 US dollars. Quite a good game. Continue this moment and we can all hope to have a bullish year ahead. But hope is not a strategy. Remember that. We'll carry on with the next few portfolios. Okay, so you can see that this was my Syfe Trade performance. I think the Singapore REITs, which is Frasers Logistics and Commercial Trust, as well as the QQQM has been performing. I'm still waiting for my Google to at least break even, go back to the green, I hope. But after going through Syfe, you may not really like their platform because of UI, UX or whatever. Then maybe I can recommend you another trading platform, which is my sponsor. I know some of you may scramble to react whenever the world is flooded with uncertainty. with news from the US Federal Reserve, or if you're trying to enter a position into China or Hong Kong ADR shares listed in the US during our Singapore time zone, but you are unable to do so because the market hours are closed. Now you imagine China just released some breaking news that will impact companies like Alibaba, or even the recent news like Alibaba decided to split into different company fractions, and you cannot do anything about it. So Poems, which is Singapore's first online trading platform by Phillip Securities, do allow you to trade selected US stocks during Singapore daytime from 9 AM to 5 PM. via US Asian hours, also known as USAH, so you do not have to worry about market close. You can place your USAH orders through Poems 2.0 web or Poems Mobile 3 app. And for a limited time promotion, enjoy 0.08% commission with no minimum amount. So if you want to trade during the US Asian hours, do use my referral link down below to sign up for your Poems account today. Alright, so my second investment platform will be Endowus, which is a digital advisor, and you can get $20 in excess fee when you sign up with my referral link down below. So for Endowus, I mainly use it for CPF investing because they were the first advisor where it allows you to use your CPF to invest in low-cost unit trusts. Therefore, I set up an instruction to deduct $1,000 from my CPF ordinary account every month to invest via Endowus, and I'm investing in the US equities, which is tracking the S&P 500. So in order to track the S&P 500 Index, I was previously invested in this unit trust called LionGlobal Infinity US500. But the unit trust itself is not cheap because it is charging around 0.34% per annum in terms of the management fees. So Endowus has recently launched the Amundi Prime USA funds, which also tracks the top US companies similar to the S&P 500 Index and is only at a low cost of 0.05% per annum. And now if you compare LionGlobal Infinity 0.34% versus Amundi Prime USA 0.05%, that's a very big difference, right? You know, returns are not guaranteed, but your fees are definitely guaranteed. So if there's a way that you can save fees, always go for the lowest cost funds. Now, 1 week before this video, I have already instructed Endowus to modify my goal from the LionGlobal Infinity US500 to 100% change allocation to the Amundi Prime USA fund. So by the time this video is out, I'm not sure whether it has been fully executed, but we'll see. And my instruction to Endowus is every first day of each month, they will take out $1,000 out of my CPF OA to invest in whatever funds that I requested them to invest in. So now let's take a look at my Endowus platform. Alright, so here is my Endowus platform, and you can see that right now my investment value is 0 because I have recently redeemed my full investments from Endowus. I thought I wanted to modify it, but instead it was a redemption. So now my Endowus portfolio is empty already, and the last seen amount was like $29,000. And it's still not deposited in my CPF account yet. I have to invest this amount back into the CPF Amundi Prime USA funds. So right now, my CPF OA funds is still in idle. I want to put it back as soon as I can once it's credited. But you see, my total Endowus realized loss is about 1.8k Singapore dollars. And in terms of portfolio performance, I think you can see from here, if we take a YTD, performance-wise, it was around 5% modified Diet's rate of return, which is quite in line with the market because it's tracking the S&P 500 Index previously. But if you were to look at all time, did I make money from Endowus? It's definitely an overall loss, as you can see from here. Okay, it's a negative 1.8k loss. Therefore, so far I haven't made any money from Endowus yet because the past year 2022 has been such a bear market and it was devastating. But regardless, let's get back to the video. Alright, so for some of you, this may be the first time you even heard of Amundi Prime USA because you don't even know where this came from, right? That's why you must come and join my Telegram group because I'll post the latest updates, the best offers out there. You really want to be in the best informed position, so you join 6,000 over members in my public Telegram group at HoneyMoneySG. My final platform will be MoneyOwl, which is a bionic advisor, and you can sign up for MoneyOwl and get $20 of Grabfood voucher with my referral link. So for MoneyOwl, I'm also using it for CPF investing. That is $1,000 per month as well. And I am currently invested in the MSCI World Index, which tracks the developed markets, so it excludes emerging markets. But at least it's a global fund, so it's not just US companies alone. It will include companies from Europe as well. The specific unit trust is called LionGlobal Infinity Global Stock Index Fund Class C SGD. Do note that this fund is definitely more expensive than what is offered at Amundi. whether they have a world index kind of unit trust offered via Endowus. But I'm still keeping my investments with MoneyOwl. And the thing about MoneyOwl is that you cannot really change your date of investments because it will be fixed at the 15th calendar day of each month. So you cannot change that. You also cannot select other kind of funds which are available for CPF investing because they are only limited to LionGlobal funds. But nevertheless, let's take a look at how my MoneyOwl portfolio has performed. Alright, so here is my MoneyOwl dashboard, and you can see that right now my CPF portfolio is 11.3k, right? And how much I invested so far is around $11,000. So up till the March of 2023, I have invested $1,000 monthly for 11 months, and the amount is $11,000. So $293. That's a simple return of around 2.67%. If you look at my holdings, it's 100% in Infinity Global Stock Index Class C SGD. At an NAV of 0.89, market value right now is 11.3k. And the asset allocation wise is currently mainly in the IT sector because it's tracking global stock markets. But you see, US is still a majority. So the fundamental of my portfolios are mainly still in the United States market. And then if you do look at my transactions, I do dollar cost average $1,000 monthly since last year in June. So because it started in the mid of June last year, which was already halfway of the bear market, that's why it's slightly better than Endowus, right? Because Endowus started during a bull market, and with the bear market, everything has fallen. So MoneyOwl is a little bit luckier in terms of timing, I would say, but nevertheless, the expense ratio in MoneyOwl is much greater, as well as the management fees. So that's why you're seeing a green here for now. Okay, welcome back. So you have seen my 3 investment platforms of how I dollar cost average $1,000 every month into each platform, totaling up to $3,000. And I don't even need to do any kind of manual investments. I think the rationale here is that I try to keep my hands off investing. I want to focus my time and my effort more on income generating activities, like my digital marketing business, which includes this YouTube channel, and that includes you viewers as well. I want to provide more content and more insights to really help viewers achieve their own financial independence. So I think the more time you spend on the stock market, reading the news, plotting your charts, doing whatever kind of analysis, the results may not be guaranteed, but your time wasted is guaranteed. Therefore, we must always use our time wisely on the activities that can generate the most return, and in my case, it's business. And like I said, I wanted to provide more useful content to my audience, and one such example is where I review my top 5 credit cards of 2023, where it will really help you to formulate your own credit card strategy right here in this video.